Hi, I'm Rex Pflueger. I am a shooting guard slash point guard. I'm 2015 and I go to Mater Dei High School.
Congrats on winning another state title this year. Even though this was number 4 for Mater Dei, it was your first.
Yes, yes, it was my first.
What was that experience like?
You come to Mater Dei to win, and this was just such a. I was kind of expecting it not to sound like cocky or anything, but we have such a great team, such great coaches. I have confidence all the way.
You guys had a 35-0 perfect record. What is it about this program, about Mater Dei, that you think makes this team as strong as it is?
The tradition of winning, and also just the power coaching staff. We have so much experience on there. They offer so much experience and wisdom to us throughout the season. And we've had a bunch of tough games, and they were able to be there for us, and they've been in that situation before. And I'm just happy that the team was able to pull it out.
Definitely. And another thing that you guys had, obviously a huge asset, is Stanley Johnson, who is going to be leaving next year. And, I mean, despite him leaving, you guys have MJ Cage, you have yourself, there's other great talent on the team. So looking ahead till next season, how do you feel, and what do you think is going to have to change, or what are you guys going to have to step up in order to kind of keep this winning streak going?
I just feel like we'll be fine. Our players are gonna be good with that Parker. We still got MG Cage. We're gonna have some players step up next year. And I'm just excited to see if we have any newcomers like that. But I just know that whatever our coaches get, they're gonna be good with them, and that they're gonna make it gel and we're gonna work. And hopefully, I can help lead the team like Sammy did this year.
There's been some rumors about newcomers coming in, some pretty strong newcomers coming in. Do you know if there's any truth to those rumors?
Honestly, I have no idea. People always ask me that question, and I sometimes just throw in names just to make them feel like I know something. All I know is that whoever comes in, we'll make them work into our system.
Well, you're going to be a newcomer. You recently announced that you're leaving the Compton Magic family. You're going to be with the Oakland Soldiers this summer. What were some of the factors behind your decision to switch?
There's no disrespect or anything against Compton Magic. I had a great 2 years with them. They were as close as family, but I've done the Adidas circuit. We won good championships there, the Real Deal at the Rock. We won the Adidas Super 64. And honestly, I haven't played the big time EYBL, and people always tell me how great it is. And just the Nike aspect is just very tempting that I want to at least get 1 year in it. And Oakland Soldiers is a very prestigious program. Having Stanley Johnson, Aaron Gordon, Nick Johnson, all of them. So I know they've had some very good talent, and it was a pretty easy decision, really, just going over to them because I just wanted to get that 1 year in EYBL.
Well, you just went up against some of the guys, Ivan, Paris, they're both on the Soldiers, this game against Zach. Are you close with any of them on the team?
Close to them, a couple of them I'm actually close with is Max Hazard and Derek Thornton. Those two, because we actually played on the same club team in 7th and 8th grade. So I'm very close with them. And I'm affiliated with Ivan Rad and Chinezi Metsu, two of the big guys, and then also Steven Zimmerman. I know him pretty well.
And I know that you're obviously exhausted from just wrapping the high school season, but how soon is it before AAU starts up for you?
Honestly, I feel like it starts up right away. I go up there for a boot camp workout not this weekend, but the weekend after, and we have a little warm-up tournament that they hold every year before the EYBL session. So I'm excited for that. So I'm just working hard right now, working out before that. And once season ends, another one begins.
Well, it's been almost an entire season, actually, since you and I have talked. Obviously, we've seen each other at games, but the last time I think that you were talking to Ballers Bridge was right before this season. And we talked a little bit about recruiting. Obviously, you still have a bunch of time left to decide, but you've had some great offers. Are there any that you're leaning towards at this point?
See, I'm starting to sell my decision, my school list a little bit right now. It's not final. Like some of the teams off the top of my head right now that I'm very considering being in my top final list is Florida, Virginia, UConn, Michigan, Colorado, Stanford, California, USC, and SDSU. Those are just the ones off the top of my head. Oh, and Notre Dame.
Yeah, those are some great schools. You have a lot of options. What are some of the biggest things that you look for when deciding on a school, or even when narrowing it down?
Biggest thing is just whether or not I'm going to be able to come in right away and play and have an effect on the team. I just want to be able to go into a place where I feel very family oriented. Everyone's very good to each other. The coaches are able to talk to the kids and ask for their input and let them be able to be who they are and stuff like that. And also that it's just a winning program that knows how to win.
Have you started taking visits yet at all?
No really intense visits. I've done a couple, just the local nearby schools like Stanford, USC, and San Diego State like that. But I'm planning hopefully over this spring and summer and maybe a little bit of next year I can get out to those other schools.
Okay, well, switching gears a little bit, I feel like you might have a feeling that I was going to ask you about this or bring this up, but a couple weeks ago, a photo of you surfaced on Meek Mill's Instagram. And I know I was shocked, and then he didn't put a caption on it, and all of his followers seemed to be kind of like, what is this? Who is this guy? So I'm going to let you clear that up. What's the relationship there with Meek Mill?
I don't really have a really strong relationship with Meek Mill, but I actually have a really strong one with a friend of his who happens to be my neighbor. He's a really good guy. And he realized after I was wearing those headphones, he was actually with Meek Mill a couple of days, and then he realized I was wearing his headphones. He's just like, hey, I know him. Let me get a quick picture, and I'll send it to him. And I'll send it to him on Instagram. And so all of a sudden, I should look at my feed, and there I am. And
you're just Instagram famous, just like that.
Yeah, if you tag me, I might do a little bit more, but that's cool. I like the shout out anyway.
That's pretty funny. Well, what's the deal with those headphones? I know I've seen you wearing them around. They're pretty awesome, but what's so special about them? I'm not hip enough.
I actually got them when I got the player of the game out in the Boston, Massachusetts game for the Hoop Hall Classic. They gave them to the player of the game for each team, for each game. And I've loved the headphones. I think they're called Monster 24K, something like that. They're all gold. They're very nice, but they're expensive. I don't know how much they cost. But
yeah, they look expensive. And now you have a medal that matches your headphones, so you can just walk around and let everybody know that you're the boss.
Matchy.
Awesome, Rex. Well, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to talk with us. It was great having you back on Ballers Bridge, and good luck this summer with AAU.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.